Nigeria Football Federation, big ups, well done for everything you're doing for football in the country, but it's important that we start giving attention to women's football, because if we do not do that, we'll go to the World Cup and be embarrassed. Because I tell you, Australia, they're also in Nigeria's group. They are getting ready. They have named a 32 strong, not just a team, strong training squad, and from January the 12th to 15th, they'll be in camp. That's the way to go, China.
Definitely, this shows you that the guys are serious. They are number 10 in the world right now. They know what they want. They want to go further in the FIFA rankings, and they also want to do better at the World Cup. They know the group is tough. You know, you have the likes of
USA, Sweden,
the Americans and the Swedes.
And they're respecting Nigeria. That's why they are preparing.
They respect Nigeria a lot. So you see, already they've called up a 32 woman strong team where you have they'll be able to cut from there, because they are not going to add any other person. They will cut from there and make up the list for the World Cup. So even the 32 women that are there right now, they know it's going to be a tough battle to make up places going to the World Cup. So definitely, it just shows you how competitive they will be, and that is what we should be doing now. We should set up camp immediately after the festive celebrations and everything. Let's let the Falcons. Of course, the female league ended a couple of weeks ago, not too long ago, and I read
that
so,
one is another topic for another day with all the problems as regards welfare, not paying players.
Don't worry. I'm just talking about, give them a little break, come back after the new year and start preparations for the World Cup immediately.
I totally agree. And it's not just football that is calling for some sort of support from the federation. The Nigerian Table Tennis Federation, remember, table tennis has been one of the sports that has been busy in the year 2014. Won a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games. In Haruna Quadri, Nigerian, he is the best African table tennis player and the world's best number 30th table tennis player. But guess what? The Nigerian Table Tennis Federation, they are literally begging the National Sports Commission to ensure that they take part in the ITTF Africa Senior Championships that will take place in Cairo, Egypt. And then, Chinasia, I'm saying, when a team or a sport is doing well, isn't the next thing to do is just to consolidate? Yeah,
to support them and actually make sure that they continue in that part. That is what we've been having problems. Ministers talking about ministers of football and all whatnot. Every minister comes in and says, you know what, I'm not going to focus on football, I'm going to do this and do that. And it still trickles down. The whole problem going on in the football house right now, I think is going to affect other sports because they're taking all the attention away, But ideally, yes, the table tennis, we've been gradually, at the time we used to be the dominant force in Africa.
Yeah.
And maybe because of non-administration
we
went to sleep. The Egyptians came up and took over. Because I remember when we go to the All Africa Games and we'll clear all the medals in table tennis, but not anymore. So but right now the table tennis is on up again, thanks to some state governments that are actually doing classics and the rest, making sure that these players are busy.
Yeah.
And we've seen proof by that young man, Aaron Akwadi, who is number 30 in the world. It's not a mean feat, So definitely, I think the sports minister, the ministry should focus on other sports, not just table tennis, weightlifting. We saw the Commonwealth Games. We saw what they were doing.
How they couldn't even go for the World Championships.
It's sad. Wrestling, a whole lot of other federations that need plenty support. If we do this, and come on, we love football. We know how much we love football, but let's just divert attention away a little, and we'll see how we'll derive the same passion, the same joy, the same pleasure we get from seeing our football team succeed. We'll see what's happening for the other sports teams.
Earlier you saw clips from the National Table Tennis League, and this is the NTTF President's Cup just concluded last week. So it shows the federation, they're doing their bits, they're organizing tournaments. So now they're saying they should be part of the ITTF Africa Senior Championship. It will serve off in Egypt on January the 23rd till the 29th. And it will be good to see Haruna Quadri and some other big players in the country take part in that tournament, because the Cairo tournament will serve as prerequisite for any team to be part of the 2015 World Championships in China. So that's it. We can talk. We can take more than that. We're just asking the National Sports Commission to ensure that the support is given to the different federations to make sure that sports in Nigeria shines again. Let's go on a quick break now. When we'll come back, FIFA will get us talking. Remember, they're writing letters to federations. I wonder who is writing to FIFA, because a lot of talking points has come out of that Garcia report. Sepp Blatter says he convinced FIFA to publish it. We'll talk about it when we return. Stay.
Attention to the executive committee, the last one now in December in Morocco, And then with the intervention of the chair of the compliance committee, Domenico Scala, who was asked by the two chairs of the ethics committee to bring a solution. And then the recommendation he made, then I was able then to convince all the members of the executive committee, and we had for once, and I was so happy, the unity in the executive committee to say, okay, yes, we will support the publication of this report, but in the adequate form, and always and when all investigation matters not only are finished but are closed.
That's it. FIFA's president Sepp Blatter reacting to the Garcia report. He says, Chinasa, he says the federation's ethics committees need to come together and ensure that there's some form of uniformity in terms of that report. But Garcia says that's not my findings.
My point exactly. Garcia was called to do an investigation and to bring out a report. He did that. Give it to FIFA, and FIFA, I don't know whose interest they're trying to protect, brought out a different report, and the man has come out to say this is not the report I found out, this is not what I gave to you guys, and he's gone ahead to actually resign from his position because of that. And you know, there are now different factions in FIFA, likes of Platini leading one faction, saying that they want full disclosure, they want everything just the way Garcia reported to be made public, while the other groups trying to say, hey, you know what, let's do this, let's bring it together. What are you trying to cover? You know, this man has done his bit.
Who will write to FIFA now? FIFA should get a letter.
So, you see, it just shows that on the larger scale, the football fraternity is going through a lot of crisis. We've seen the whole World Cup bidding process and all whatnot going. So it's very, 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 very perilous times for football, and you know, that's why I have a problem when some administrators tend to stay for too long.
Yeah.
You know, Sepp Blatter looking for how many years right now? He's going for the 5th or 6th term. Come on. You know, we have young, vibrant professionals that actually want to come in and do something better.
Let's talk for another day. So that's it. FIFA and all of the issues around FIFA also. Chinasa says perilous times for football all over the world. I'll just leave it at that and totally agree. But let's talk about the FIFA Club World Cup that has just been concluded in Morocco. Morocco, Africa. They refused to host the African Cup of Nations, but they wanted the top stars in their country. They did a great job in hosting the FIFA Club World Cup. But this team, the San Lorenzo, the Argentine team, they're back in the country and they received the hero's welcome.
Definitely, you know, going to the FIFA Club World Cup, you always expect it's either two things for the South American teams. It's either they win or they become runners up, except for the one time where TP Mazembe actually went ahead to knock out the South American side. So yes, San Lorenzo doing their continent proud. They're coming up against this Real Madrid side that
is at the moment
unplayable right now. You know, 22 straight wins. Come on, and losing by just 2-0. I think they should be proud about their achievements. And yes, I wouldn't begrudge them such a welcome reception back home in Argentina. Good one, beautiful one. Mario Yepes, nice to mention. I think that was his last game in football, and it's a good thing. You know, he's been playing for a while. The Colombian, he would have loved to, you know, sign off with the trophy, but unfortunately he met Real Madrid, and it's not going to happen for him.
So that's it. San Lorenzo getting a hero's welcome when they returned home. Good one. They did not win the trophy. Real Madrid did, but the fans are saying, hey guys, well done. You did great by getting to the final. They lost to Real Madrid by 2-0. Let's stay with football, but this time the English Premier League. Chinasia, we knew was going to be very busy for Chelsea, but Jose Mourinho says, hey, I have a team. And they showed good character when they traveled to Stoke last night.
First of all, Jose Mourinho is not a stranger to England. He's been in England for, you know, his first stint since 2004, so he knows how to manage his team. So when it comes to this festive, very busy period, we know that is why he likes a very large squad of quality players, not just quantity. A lot of quality players, and you see how he rotates them. So right now, Stoke City, come on. Last season they lost over there. Stoke City beat Arsenal. Also, they've beaten Arsenal this season already. I think if I remember, Stoke City also beat Manchester United last season at Britannia, and they went there very, very disciplined performance. Put in like a workman-like outfit there, and they did their job when they got 3 points. Not an easy place to go and get 3 points. They've gone there, they've done that. And moving on, they will be playing West Ham in a feisty London derby. West Ham actually doing very well in the league right now, in 5th position. You know, Sam Allardyce, you know, when he has his team set up the way he wants, they can be very difficult to beat. We saw it with Bolton, we saw it with Newcastle, you know, and we know his style of football. He's going to be physical. He's not going to no flair players, no dilly-dallying on the ball. They're going to go straight to the point. Andy Carroll playing very well right now, being the target man. Stuart Donning playing out of his skin, you know, supplying those crosses. So it's going to be a very difficult one for Chelsea. But you know, I like the way this Chelsea outfit is set up. They are very professional. They go about, they do the business, and that's it. So I'm not going to. I don't think they're doing this busy fixture. This Eurotype season. Chelsea. Let's say if they're going to play 4 games in the space of maybe 10, 12 days, I see them coming out with 10 points or maximum 12.
So that's it. Chelsea doing it big time in the English Premier League. They're back on top of the table with 3 points difference. Talking about the lead they have over Manchester City. We'll end up sports this morning with reactions coming from Sebastian Vettel. He's no more a Red Bull driver. He switched over to Ferrari, and he says he is actually delighted at the fact that he's going to be driving for Ferrari at the start of the new season. So with that speed from Formula One, we wrap up sports this morning on Channels Television. But remember, you can keep talking to us on Twitter with Channels_sports, and on Facebook with Channels-sports. On behalf of the ever dedicated sports team at Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria, my name is Austin Okonakwan, wishing you all the best in this Christmas season. Show some love, and as you do so, remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.
It's been a fantastic day to come here. I mean, I remember I have been here a long time ago as a little child, driving through Maranello and trying to look over the fence. So to be here officially as a part of the team felt fantastic. To have the possibility to drive the car, get to know the team, it was a unique experience. Obviously, it's a very different color for me. Everybody is dressed in red. Everything is red, but it's really something special, and I'm very much looking forward to the challenge that we took on for the next years. You know, not just a story. It's really a true legend that exists, and feels really special to become part of that, and to be inside the car, to see the people coming, running to the track, and trying to climb the walls and see the car. So there's definitely something very magic.